Welcome to our event. We are so honored to have you all among us. Our event is about Djalāl ad-Dīn Rumi. First of all, welcome with me our guests.
Hello, I'm Rabeb.
I'm Wafa.
I'm Samia.
I'm Rimeh. Hi.
So, as I was saying, we are going to devote our time in discussing some of Djalāl ad-Dīn Muhammad al-Rumi words that are translated into different languages.
So some of you may not know who is Djalāl ad-Dīn Rumi. So first we are going to introduce you to this great man. Then we are going to tackle several themes like what are the challenges that the translator may face, and then we are going to move on to the translation strategies used in poetic poems. Yeah.
Well, he is one of the most popular poets who was born on the 20th of September 1207 and died on the 17th of December 1273.
Well, also he was a Persian, he's Sunni, he's Muslim, he's a poet, and he's an Islamic scholar. Also, he is a Sufi.
Yeah. So it is undeniable that Rumi was a Muslim scholar and took Islam seriously. Nonetheless, the depth of his spiritual vision extended beyond narrow sectarian concerns. I will give you an example of one of his رباعيات. دره طلب عاقل وديوانه يكئست در سيومي عشق خويش وبيكانا يكئست أنراك شراب وصل جنان دادنت در مذهب أو كعبة وبتخانة يكئست. As you can notice, this is so difficult to understand.
Yes. Last time, also I was reading one of his poems, yeah, and they were saying, "Is جمد مردم نام شدم, بز مردم بحيوان زرزردم, مجرد حيوان إرشدم, بس ترمسكي زدم دشم."
So,
yes, and this is the only word that I can understand. So I was genius. I was thinking, what if I use Google Translation, and then it was a disaster. Yes, a disaster. But his poems are really heavy, so we all have to pay attention to the language that the translated or the target language that we are going to translate our. Yes, the cultural background. Yes, and the cultural diversity. Yeah.
So, Nouha?
Well, we too have translated one of his poems. Actually, let me say, it was buried into dictionaries, and yet I didn't understand anything what he said. So what I have tried to say is, on the seeker's path, wise men and fools are one. Okay? In his love, brothers and saints are one. Go on, drink the wine of the beloved. In the faith, Muslims and Benj are the one. This is one of the translation of yours.
Yes, I tried to translate it first from the Persian language to the Arabic one, but I couldn't. So I tried to make a translation from the English language to the Arabic one, and this is my final result. في طريق السعي للمتعة يجتمع الحكماء والمجانين وفي حبه الإخوة والغرباء متحدين هيا فلنشرب خمر المتحابين وفي ذلك القدر يتشارك المسلمين والوثنيين. And only I drew your attention that if I had been writing poems for a certain period or a certain time, I wouldn't came with this result.
Yeah, of course. As I said,
because you have to take into consideration the diversity.
Yes.
Their culture.
Yes. And you have to understand first the language. There is a problem of language.
You have also to translate
the context
word by word.
Yes. This is poem.
It's important to understand and to put it into the context of
a special context.
So I have another example in English. I died as a mineral and became a planet. I died as planet and rose to animal. I died as an animal and I was man. Why should I fear? Why I was less by dying? Yet once more I shall die as a man to soar. I will leave you the floor to
yes.
to translate.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you. So as I was saying, it's pretty difficult that you translate poems of such a great man like Djalāl ad-Dīn Rumi, because he is one of the greatest poet, and he dealt with different themes: love, religion, and so on and so forth. I do not want to dig deeper in his translation, otherwise I will go mad. Yes, I will go mad. So here what we want to say is that the quality and the types and the style of the original text, of the original version, the Persian language, is not easy at all to understand it and to translate it into different languages. And we are the best examples. We are teachers. We have a certain level of knowledge, but we cannot. Please tell me, what is this? Yes, I was trying to translate it through Google Translation, and I came up with a disaster. Listen, from Jamedi people and the name of from to which from each. What this? This is English? It doesn't sound like English at all, you know? And this is the first challenge that the translator may face. When you are not exposed to the language, you cannot translate, baby. When you don't understand the context, you cannot translate it. And if you understand the context, and if you understand the language, while you cannot use the poetic language, you fail. That's the problem. So, and here, as I will leave yes, because I was dying. I was trying, please, I love you, my dear. You were dead. Yeah. Yes, and here I leave the floor for both Samia and Wafa. They will, offer another example. Yeah.
Thank you, Rabeb. We have another example of Djalāl ad-Dīn Rumi's poems titled معنى الآلام. And it is written in Arabic, and my friend will translate it into English.
Your own translation.
حلمت أن الحبيب دخل جسدي استل خنجرا وذهب يبحث عن قلبي لم يجده فراح يطعن في كل مكان استيقظت واعتبرت هذا الحلم نعمة من ربي.
So the English translation is the following: the meaning of pain. I dreamed that my beloved entered my body. He drew yes, he drew his dagger and went looking for my heart.
Yes, he's searching,
but he did not find it. Then started stabbing everywhere. I woke up and considering that dream as a God gift.
After the looking, she went home. Yeah, and here we may conclude that it's just إنها فقط فرضية أن poetry cannot be translated just by.
Here notes that this poem is translated 3 times. The first from Persian into Arabic, and we are translating the Arabic version into English.
Yeah.
It's converted 2 times.
2 times, yes. And I have another example. I will give it to you quickly from Hanout 2000, the card in the book pack. And here the emphasis is on a word in Arabic that is misplaced, mistranslated, and how the meaning can change. Like for instance, come, whoever you are, wondered idolater, worshipper of fire. Come, even though you have broken your vows 1,000 times. Come yet again. Ours is not a caravan of despair. And I was reading one of the bad attempt translation from a student, I guess, and he was like, "What? Are you serious? Are you really serious?" And the nakasta, and the difference, we say nakth al-ahd وليس نكس, we say naksu al-ahd. Yes, one word can change the meaning. Poems, are really heavy.
Yes,
poetry, is not.
Letter can change.
Yes, and this is why we came to a conclusion that Yeah, it's not mere for me. It's not a mere translation. Translation is an art.
Yeah.
In the first place, we have to pay attention